I refuse to believe that. I feel like there's a thin line between mentality, as you said in quotes, and pride.
Okay.
There's a very thin line. The moment,
Thin line between mentality
between the mentality in his word, he used the mentality as an explanation for a long word, so he just put it together as mentality. There's a difference between that mentality in quotes like that and being proud.
Okay.
The big three classification, we have over 1,000 musicians, artists in Nigeria, and they picked out 3 to call them the big 3. So are you trying to say?
Sorry, when you mention mentality and pride, now do you mean your pride? Are you referring to arrogance? Because being proud doesn't mean negative. It doesn't mean you're arrogant.
Yeah, I'm talking about arrogance. The highest version of arrogance there is.
I would say that because judging by all the things that he has done in the last few weeks, so I feel like it has all gotten to his head. That's why it said something
the
like
FIFA World Cup,
FIFA, the whole
involvement,
#1,
performance,
everything.
everything.
And the fact that he met with Shakira, who is more like a queen in that family.
Shakira flew down to congratulate him on the music, like attaining #1.
Yes.
Wow.
So
flew
I
down
think,
to congratulate him. So things like that will certainly
he
get
got into his head and started to name himself.
I don't know. I'm not, like I said earlier, I'm not a Bonner fan.
I'm not a fan too.
But I feel like I think we are getting this thing wrong in a way.
Okay.
I won't blame him coming out to say, okay, there's no top 3, this and that. And I can't say that, okay, because Shakira, because of the influence with Shakira and everything, Bonner has always been Bonner. Okay?
Bonner
has always been Bonner. Whether with or without Shakira, he has always been Bonner. So I don't feel like because of the influence of Shakira, we should now be placing him as the god of whatever. But I feel like, okay, it still comes down to mentality for me. It just feels like
Bonner is.
I'm there. I'm not in that category, and yeah, it's his thing. So let us.
Bonner is arrogantly outspoken.
Good. You can put it that way.
Yeah, that's his nature.
You can put it that way.
That is why I always separate his private life and his attitude from his music. I don't like his attitude, but I like his music 100%. I always rate Bonner above like almost every artist in Afrobeat, circle in Nigeria, except Kiss Daniel.
That's arguable.
You understand? That's my own personal opinion, anyway. Because Bonner is distinct. Imagine you comparing someone that sings dance hall with an R&B singer. R&B singer naturally appeals, so gently, so smoothly. But for Bonner, Bonner has his own style. It's distinct.
Yeah.
But it's just that whenever he opens his mouth, Nawala. There's a time he distanced himself from Afrobeat. Now, for this Shakira collaboration, he was branded under the umbrella of Afrobeat. You understand? And he didn't say anything about the genre. He kept quiet on that side. Now he's saying he's not part of a Big 3. I know a guy, an analyst, that said Big 3 is even like a slap on other artists. Why you say Big 3? But me, I feel Big 3 is just a way of rating the industry, like analyzing the industry, how far it has gone. And now, to be factual, you can't say we have just Big 3.
Yeah,
in fact, we have Big 7, Big 8,
Big 10.
Let's say Big 10, because when you list Burna Boy, Davido, and Wizkid, there is Ashake. Even some of these other guys are making headlines ahead of Wizkid. Because Wizkid has come to a level that, say, Baba, don't they feel like Two-Face now?
Yeah, it's not.
You understand? So the other, like Ashake, you can compare bookings for Ashake to bookings for
Ashake is doing
Wizkid.
a lot.
You understand? Ashake is moving. Now, if you say Big 3, so where will you now leave Ashake? Where will you leave the Rema Rema is a worldwide artist. So that's 5 already. Meanwhile, there is Thames.
Yeah, there are more.
Also,
Thames is even more international than some of these.
I feel like even Arya Star is also part of it. Also,
already listed
Arya
artists.
Star is also there.
Arya Star, that makes it 7, big 7.
Arya Star is
And we
there.
still counting.
Name others.
There is Kiss Daniel.
Kiss
So
Daniel too.
we already
Just that Kiss Daniel is
He's underrated.
fluctuating. Yeah, it go up, down,
Yeah.
down. Anytime we hear about his international performance, it's always wahala. Maybe they did not pay full amount. Maybe he forgot his chain. Someone stole his goat. Someone snatched his girlfriend. Some crazy stories. Once he goes international, you understand. So but to be serious, we have Kiss Daniel. Who else? There is still more now.
Who else again?
So you keep counting. You understand. So for Burna, we know Burna is trying to classify himself like
Yeah.
waiting.
He's-
They're in a hijab
I feel
boy.
like it's still pride.
So that's arrogance.
It's
yeah.
arrogance. Right?
We agree now.
But some will say it's elite mentality, like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Together.
Okay,
When you were saying
Arrogance.
Ronaldo will say I'm the best footballer on earth.
That's what I meant by
That is arrogance. It's going too far. But some will describe it as elite mentality. No,
It's elite mentality.
it's a wrong thing.
If Ronaldo calls himself the best footballer so far, I feel like he's like the truth actually.
Arguably.
What to do?
Is actually
See, no.
It's
See,
okay.
I don't want us to mix things.
I don't want us to mix things up, okay?
So what's your point? Why? Okay,
I agree with
this is
what my
entertainment, not sports.
yeah, it's not sports.
That's what I said.
He's already unleashing his document. Please don't
I feel like if we go into that, we might really not really get the difference between the right elite mentality and arrogance and pride.
But I feel for someone to go that length, or to have come out and made
Such statements.
I feel it's only when you are being boxed. No, when you are being probably underrated, underlisted, maybe underpaid. Like you try to like fight for yourself. Like, what's happening now? I'm not that cheap. I'm not that low. I'm on this level. You understand? But we know Burna Boy, like I described him,
Everybody knows.
arrogantly has spoken.
Everybody knows Burna.
He's a great artist.
He is
We
a
know.
great
He's a
artist.
great.
Like,
I'm a
you
great
can't
artist.
deny the fact
You
that he's
understand?
a great
In
artist.
fact, he really flagged Nigeria. How do I put it? He flown our flag so high at that international level.
Yeah.
Because if you check out the FIFA World Cup, his performance, it wasn't. There wasn't anything like inferiority complex or maybe like tension. It was so free. He performed like a real international artist, and actually showed that this guy is a Grammy winner. You understand? So we celebrate him, but it's just that he'll be careful with his mouth
And his attitude.
attitude. So can we move on?
Yes, sir.
This guy is already
I have a lot to see.
punching.
From time to time.
Okay, now to next one. We still talking music, beat clocks. Next time anybody,
You see the same?
I bet Burna go. Waiting happen now. P squared field, P squared crisis, P squared drama.
Yeah. Living with the Okoye.
Uche, Maduagu, others take to Lagos Street to support Peter. I bet you don't reach that level.
All of
People going on the street. Protesting. Wetin happen? Well, it's a family issue now. Which one?
Reason with me.
Is it becoming a national issue? Are we saying
it's nearing it.
the NLC will not join?
No, I heard that.
Students will not join.
But it's actually becoming very serious.
It is very serious.
Yeah, it's becoming very serious. I use the word becoming because at first it was a family issue. But then they had to blow it up. If not, they are just going to continue pressing down their third brother. They're just going to continue pressing him down, and he does not want something like that for himself.
Jude, Paul, Peter.
And Peter.
Peter is the one talking.
So it was Jude and Paul versus Peter,
Yeah.
and that's not too nice. Like we said last week, if it were to be that Jude was sitting on the fence, then I'll have no problem with it. But the fact that the elder brother is siding one party over the other, then it's not so nice. It's not so nice.
You know, over the weekend, their one of their brothers, that was even older than Jude, came out to talk about it. Henry Okoye. He said that it was the one even floating and sponsoring P Square before, and he said that as soon as they started getting paid, making money, that was when Jude stepped in to start managing them, and their mom even opposed it. But one of their younger, maybe sister or brother, appealed, to mom, see, like, allow him, give him the chance to manage them. And we might say maybe Jude was how do I put it? Tight was. I'm trying to get this phrase on this word. Maybe Jude was kind of selfish, self-centered. According to what Peter said, because there's a lady that monitored their case. She said she was at the court. Then she watched Peter's post online. That Peter was consistent with his narration. His narrative, except for this part where it was asked by the lawyer of Jude and Paul that was he a signatory to the account. Peter said no, but later the lawyer brought us some documents, and it was discovered that Peter was signatory to the account. But Peter now said that okay, anyway, that he agreed being a signatory, but he never for once withdraw money from the account. That anytime he needs something, you just speak to Jude, and Jude will get it for him. He said the same thing applies to Paul. So that's the part I felt like, okay, I think Peter was actually making sense, or maybe he was, somehow truthful in what he's saying, because he said the same thing applied to Paul. Now Paul too will speak to Jude. The Jude will get it for him. Maybe he needs 10 million, he gets his own 10 million, and Paul too will get his own 10 million. Like whenever he asks for something, Jude make sure the two get that same thing. So he went on and spoke about, I think, okay, the part of the things I've read, like they are splitting ratio, profit ratio, like Jude taking like 40%, then P Square taking 60. They said that 40 was meant for Jude and some other people that work with him, So Paul 30, then Peter 30. But you might want to say 40 is too much or something. But I don't understand. Then Peter said that he wasn't aware of Northside Entertainment, and Northside Entertainment was the one that was pushing their. So I'm kind of confused, because on their CD then there is Northside Entertainment written.
Sure.
I wish I could get the CD.
Sure.
I still will collect, because then I used to go to their house to collect their materials. I will enter their house, even when they sign Medi at times will be the one to come and open gate for me. So I know a bit about them, but I know Jude being an aggressive person. If you want to do something, you have to be very calculative or patient if you want to have dealings with Jude. Now, if you want to say Jude maybe is selfish or self-centered or something, but Jude actually helped P Square to jack up their performance fee. He actually brought in some things into innovation, because he said, according to this artist, I'm trying to recollect his name, I think Bracket. They said that one of them was narrating about what he knew about P Square's issue. He said it was Jude that raised their performance fee. They were meant to perform alongside Two-Face, and Two-Face was booked for 2 million. Then P Square were taking $500,000. Then somehow he jacked their fee to 1M. Then from 1M to 2M to 7.5M. In fact, the guy said that one of the bracket members said that it was P Square, the first artist, Nigerian artist, to collect or to charge 7.5 million for performance at a show. Then from there to 10M. So P Square, that group was big, was huge. We might say at a point maybe he entered Jude's head, or maybe he had that money money has power, because Henry said that according to him, like Jude was more after the money, and even Jude turned the back of P squares to other members of the family. You know, he said Paul was trying before, that Paul was even the nicest, but at the point he said he doesn't know the juju Jude used on Paul. Where Peter is trying, that they had their last born in Lagos suffering, but Peter is actually has come to his rescue. And now it has become a big mess, honestly, because they could not find a way to settle this issue. Why would they even allow this issue to get to the court? And because it was Peter that actually made that move.
Yeah,
so it has become something else. You know, so not like Omotayo, like if their momsi was still alive, that she might not allow Peter to marry that girl. So it's so crazy. I think imagine people now going on streets to protest for what? I don't understand. So are they saying they are cheating Peter?
The protesting part for me, yeah, I feel like it's just a way to support Mr. P.
Or these people want to trend on their own.
Yeah.
Go on.
I won't say they want to trend, but I feel like they are using this situation to, I don't know, in a way, this field is kind of jacking up their Spotify accounts. Like I think they are streams.
Yeah, because
they are really trending this time. Yeah, and if you look at
they have new songs. They have new songs. These two people.
And the thing is, I'm feeling like
new songs.
Yes, both of them.
Ball. I thought it was just Peter.
Boy. No.
Blessed and alive.
Blessed and alive.
Mr. P. I love you because
and I will not look away.
I can't look away. Yeah. So I feel like they are using this medium to just, in a way, to trend.
And literally, if we check the Spotify account, the two of them, like there's like increase. I think he has like over 500k monthly listeners. Then on YouTube, Mr. P Peter, he has like 1 million subscribers. And even more self-counting, because I saw that like 2 days ago, so I don't know the accurate. I feel like they're using it to just PR for themselves, and because this thing, why is it now? You're just bringing it up. Why not then? Why is it now? Like you had all the time to bring this issue up. Why is it now?
So are you guys saying that each time they have a project, they bring up their?
No, don't get me wrong, Big Sam. I'm not saying each time, but I'm saying this particular time.
It's not necessarily true.
It is working,
honestly,
but because it's not working.
I know internet
because Rude Boy, checking Rude Boy's account on YouTube, Rude Boy, Blessed and Alive. The last time I checked, clocked 303 million naira. What's it called on YouTube?
No, it's around 3 points or something. A bit.
So you know,
point something. On
so
YouTube.
if I can get it right, definitely it is working for them at this period. Honestly, go on Twitter, go on anything you see right now.
But I feel it's favoring one person than the other.
How?
I feel like this whole like adding like increase in their subscribers is favoring Mr. Peter and Paul.
No, it's not. It's favoring both of them. The thing is,
Peter is trying to command more sympathy.
That's the word.
However, the person on the other side, we also gain.
Yeah, both of them gain.
Both of them are gaining.
The reason they have a lot of followers is that most people want to hear both sides. So that's why one person won't gain over the other. If I hear Peter cry, I want to feel like, okay, what does Paul wants to say about this?
Okay.
Then I want to say, okay, what does Jude has to say about this? So they are all gaining actually. I don't know if it's clout, I don't know if it's for publicity and all, but if it is, hey, Big Sam, I need to warn them. If they know these things, publicity, let them stop now.
It's not publicity.
And do you know that it's possible they are doing this intentionally, because it is hard. I mean, it's been hard for both of them to trend, to dominate. Yeah. Because the industry has actually evolved.
Yeah.
forget
It has
about
evolved.
Like grown
There's so many artists. Who's talking about them?
Nobody's really talking about
See,
them.
they are even dragging the top big 3, big 7, big 10.
And their name is not even in
Nibo.
it.
They can't even enter top big 20.
They are not 20. So
They are not big
Big 50
50.
self.
Yes, I can tell you they are not in big 50.
But with this talk about their drama, they are somehow
talking about
they are, you know,
swapping.
they are swagging.
Yes, now they're swapping into
Like snakes,
I just hope it's not content. No, they will see my hands. They will see my hands.
They just can do anything for content.
That's just it. That's why I don't take entertainers serious.
They can enter Lion's cage.
I don't take entertainers serious. So they are very funny
For
people.
me, one thing I know is that it's not for content though, but it's just that
It's for
everything
growth.
is aligning for their
growth.
good
It's
in a
for
way.
growth, no?
In a way, it's aligning for their good. So let's just wish them.
So what's Peter
good
fighting
luck.
for?
Peter.
I feel like he's fighting for justice and the fact
Money,
that
right? Money wise.
justice-
No,
Money
no
wise.
money.
No,
I won't
money
say
wise.
money.
And moral. No, both
I
now.
won't say money.
It's
See,
not
this,
money.
Why are they in court?
let's be
It's not money
factual.
actually because he has the
If it's about money,
Why
yeah,
are they in court?
it's not about. I don't feel it's
Royalties.
about money. I
He
feel
said
it's about more of defamation.
Yeah,
He said-
defamation actually
okay.
because
Yeah.
his brother actually came out and said some nasty things about him. So
yeah.
I feel like he's just trying to use this opportunity to correct that all the things that his brother has said about him, and also to build the reputation for his wife, because also people also like said certain things about his wife, also saying that she's one that turned her back against each other and all like that. So with all the things that he has said, the receipts and everything, I feel like he's just trying to like look for justice and to like put the truth out for everybody to see. That's just what I feel.
Okay.
That's it.
So serious. Okay, let's leave P Square now. I mean, we don't have them trends more. Okay, let's move on to should we take, okay, we should do more music. Why always okay, let's check out this. Okay, this coming from Ruga. This Ruga case is kind of crazy. Like, you know, Ruga Films at one TikToker, a lady, you know, yeah, female TikToker who described Ruga's song as
Misogynistic.
yeah, and homophobic.
She wants him dead.
Crazy, yes.
Why would you want someone dead?
She wishes him dead.
Because of the lyrics of the song.
Yeah.
Because of the lyrics of the song.
What was that of the song?
You know there's some people that when you make some statements and they maybe like a feminist might go any length to condemn you. You understand?
Yeah, but it's not fair.
If you make statements that goes against women, so being a feminist, she will come aggressively at you.
Anyway, I don't really know the song, what the lyrics is about. So
Okay.
I don't know. But I feel like no matter what, you shouldn't wish someone dead.
Yeah, I know.
That is
Freedom
way too
of
far.
speech, they are no good do you, but freedom after speech, I can assure you.
Okay, from there let's go to Davido boasting no Nigerian artist has more hits.
It's than me.
I bet $1 million.
Now,
On a hit back.
now,
I feel like
wait,
same
yes,
thing too with Boy.
you go see
This
now.
one is arrogance too.
This one is arrogance.
It's arrogance too. But you might want to
It's
say
just the fact.
No. This is not how you like it or
Like this
not.
time around,
What
I feel like this time around, I will go with what Olako said.
Anyway,
No. This is not about.
we might need to check the statistics before you conclude.
God bless
If
you.
I'm sorry for saying
Okay.
this is arrogance. Maybe when we sit down and analyze,
Everything together.
you know, songs from Nigerian artists,
Yeah.
you know, like major ones like
Okay.
Whiskey,
David,
Burna, maybe Rema, Ashake.
Yeah. The reason I feel is not boast or is not being arrogant is because before you can say no Nigerian artist has more hits than me, you must have sat and done some homework.
Okay.
Yeah.
How true is that? But before I can say remove me from big three, that one is based on mere assumption that you are no longer their mate. But this one, you are talking about more hits. How will you
Based
know
on
if
statistics.
how will you know if someone has more hits than you if you don't actually check your own, their own, every other person's own, and make what do you call that?
And, you know, and one thing for sure about Davido's project is that the way he promotes songs, he promotes like singles from his album or songs from his album. He promotes them heavily.
Like, I follow his pages.
You can bring like 10, 20 songs together.
Yeah.
And all the 20 songs might not be up to one Davido songs in terms of promotion, in terms of noise.
Versus
You understand?
noise.
Check out if I tell you, say I love that song was heavily promoted. That in fact Davido was heavy issue at that time because he signed with Sony International, but the deal, even the movement, wasn't cool for him. So he came back and sat down with Techno, and Techno actually wrote the song. And he put all his energy in that song, and that song went so far. Even Al Kelly did a remix on it.
Talk about this song, Ayetu.
Ayetu.
They have brought it back.
There's a way
He brought it back,
push
and he's putting his energy into the song he has sang for over 20
and you know there is
ago.
money and passion for Davido.
Yeah, there is.
So he put everything into it. Unlike some artists, unlike Wizkid will drop song, he won't make noise about it because he believes that song will trend even without pushing it.
But the funniest thing is that after a few months you won't hear about the song again.
No, you might still
the rate at which the song will be played will not be like the current rate. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay, the show is still industry charts. We're having a great time right here. We're talking Davido boasting no Nigerian artist has more hits than me. Okay, from there let's move on to M-Word movie. We're gonna kickstart with this one. It's about Omotola Jalade. Yeah, Jalade, who broke down is what our latest movie made. Talk about Mother's Love. She's saying that Mother's Love made about 103 million in naira, and out of the money, out of that 103 million naira, she, you know, there's a time. Okay, we're sorry for that break in transmission. We're back in the building. Okay, we're moving on to M-Word, talking about movie industry, and we are kicking start with Omotola Jalade. She has spoken about our latest movie, talking about Mother's Love, which grossed 103 million in naira. According to her, he's saying that 10% of what she got
makes
as a producer, which is 22 million naira, 10% out of it goes to charity. You know, if you guys can record, there's a time Afolayan, Kunle Afolayan was talking about cinema affairs, that if you take your movie to cinema and in the box office it is said that movie has grossed 200 million or 100 million, it doesn't mean the whole 100 million goes into your pocket. So that's why he said that I can't go to cinema and at the end of the day I can't make 10 million naira. Imagine 103 million and
20
Omotola is getting 22 million. Because there's a way they share that money. They cut it. There is tax. There's money for cinema.
The distributors.
The cinema that actually makes more money in that. So he said he prefers to do the streaming side. And I said that way, okay, if you want me to come to cinema, can you assure me I'm going to get? It was actually asking some people, some professionals who work at cinema at that gathering. But it became an issue,
that was when it became
Oluyole versus
Funke Akindele, then Toye Abraham, and
look at this now. This is actually a proof, but it's just that Nigerians, we always go emotional. Most of us don't actually use our brain.
We just get to believe things the way they are painted.
Emotion, because you like this person. You
don't want to hear
side with that person. You don't want to actually research.
Don't want to hear what the other person is saying.
They said Oluyole is overdue in the industry. That is Funke that is reigning. That's trending. Someone is telling you the fact. Even Funke was attacking him too verbally.
Yeah, she was.
You understand? So look at this one, 22 million from
103.
Meanwhile, the cost of production is still there. I'm sure she's yet to recoup the the money spent on making the movie. But this 103, I'm sure if unless she spends less than 22 million naira on that movie, or this way, part of the producers, because I'm sure they're going to share the money together. As in, because I'm the producer, like executive producer,
there's
my friend.
You want to
we came together
to do the movie.
Push this movie.
You will need your take.
And we dropped 15 million. Now we got 20 million. We have to split it. So Oluyole is right.
So how much addition I want to take home as our own game?
I feel out of the 103, that's where they will settle costs of productions. I feel so. Because before she can say she will give someone 10% out of it, then it belongs to her.
Charity.
If I'm the director and you're not telling me that out of our money you want to give charity. So I feel that's our gain, that's our profit.
So he has split the money.
After everything, this is what is left for her.
I feel the same way because I saw that stuff, the news this morning. She was like after they've removed the entertainment tax, the distributors' money, cinema money, all of those other expenses, that the remaining money that remain for the producers is just 22 million.
Did she say producers or just producer?
I think it's producers.
If she says producers, you see now.
I think it's producers that she said.
You say slideshow.
I think so.
Well,
producers.
It is well.
It is
well because honestly, even for me, I still feel a little bit of anger shown towards this what's it called?
Calculation, right?
I honestly,
the business.
How do exactly? Business. Come on now. How will a movie generate 100 and this, and you're out of everything?
So you still make more money, but
making more 22 million is small. I'm sorry to say,
by the time
it's small.
She still sell this movie for online.
It's not even half.
It's not even half.
It's not 50.
No, that's like at most 25%. No. That's at most. That's why I said
it's not even up to 25%.
That's why I said at most.
It's not even up to
20%.
Honestly.
Now.
So what's the game?
What's that game there?
Big Sam, I'm really disappointed. Honestly, I'm really disappointed.
That's why they said movie guys, maybe movie ladies, especially ladies that buy houses, big mansions on island. It's not only the money from movie.
It can be.
They can't just be surviving.
It can be.
You have to have other businesses.
It can be. It can be.
They all have other. For example, Yabo Ojona, she has other businesses that she's doing.
Most of them are just doing it for the passion. They are doing it for the passion.
Yeah, it's just for the passion.
And they are also doing it for advertisement purposes, so that when
to push their brand.
One time I came for an interview in BSOS and he said, he's a lawyer.
Yeah,
so he said he's into real estate. So people trust him because he has an image to protect. So they gave him big deal. Big houses, big businesses.
He also works for Star Time.
So he actually,
he's an ambassador.
He used the acting,
that avenue, that platform to make more money, choose side hustle. Because you can't tell me, you can't continue doing it like this and you make it.
Nobody can tell me Auntie Funke is making her money from film. You can't tell me that.
Brand ambassador, money point,
endorsements,
so many.
Then they do MC,
MC too.
But not all of them. The anchor event, and they will charge more. If the labor is charging 500k, and you want to call Femi Adebayo, you can say 5 million.
10 million, sir.
You understand?
That's already big money.
Okay, from there we still go more on movie. I think. Okay, why I always play which wicked roles in movies, and that's coming from Patience
Ozuko.
Mama G.
Ozuko. Yes. Why is it, so? Why she always playing bad roles? Wicked woman. There's a time I used to hate her, like.
Yeah, when a person plays a role continuously, you tend to attribute that role to the person himself. Yeah.
Look at this woman they were attacking. Though playfully to an extent, this Uche Montana's movie, the woman that played the mother.
Yeah. Mama Monica.
She overplayed that role.
She did.
People were attacking her on social media.
Yes.
And
Nigerians,
they can take something
so serious.
Mama G also said it is the rules are divinely crafted for her. When you say something is divinely crafted, that means it's just like you don't necessarily have to be
so natural
that person. But when you step into that role, you just find it easy.
Right on, Pastor.
You just find it
wow.
What is right on, Pastor? Don't wild me, don't stop.
Then why is it? Then why we experience this? Like this woman being played in same role. Is because in this part of the world, if you start or maybe you blow, you make statement with a particular role. If it's a gate man, that's what you're going to
do.
Your career will end as a gate man.
Except
I think the same thing applied to Jigon. There was a time Jigon came out and it was like people are always giving him the gate man that he has never even played the wealthy person in a movie and everything. Sometimes it's just about
people like Abijah. They only give them a yeah, now
it's weird for you to see them on your screen acting other roles. And really
even I think Tolu Pagwe said that at the point he said at one interview he said Kevin Keduba should thank
I was about to say that
Nollywood
Kevin Keduba
not until he aligned himself with Yoruba Nollywood. That was when he started getting serious roles. Because he has always been thief or bad boy, gangster.
When you still see him in movies, when you still see Kevin Keduba in movies, you still feel like
he's a bad
person. That's always
so I get what you're saying, but what Mama G was saying when she said divinely crafted. So I feel it's just that she found her purpose in that role.
Make it more divinely crafted for her.
Especially those men's picture. When you write a bat and they just put a picture, you'll be able to click straight. I understand what this person is trying to say. I know Kevin Keduba. I watched the movie whereby he acted a good guy, and I must say no. Kevin Keduba, if you can hear me, please don't act good boys roles again. Leave the good boy roles to the good boys. Leave it for people like Timini. Leave it for them. That bad boy carry that G. You know the G I'm talking about. Carry that G. Be a proud bad boy. Don't be a good boy, please. I'm begging you. I'm on my news.
Guys, let's go. Time to say BI on the show is the industry chat. I've got Dolapo HOS and Precious in the building, Fruitful also in the building, rapping with us. We'll be back next week for a fresh edition. I'm still DJ.